How's it going, everyone? And welcome back. Civilization 5, the Hunnic Empire, the rise of our empire, and we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're not doing great, but we're we're doing all right. Um, we have some amazing gold production going on here. We are a very rich nation at the moment, and we are just below we're just at average in literacy and a little below average in approval, and we're seeing some serious improvements over the last couple of parts. So let's try to continue that increase in the ranks as our nation grows and as the Austrians leave again. Hopefully this time they stay away. But as you can see, we've got a number of new buildings coming into production. We've got the Circus Maximus, which should hopefully keep our empire happiness above zero for a little while. And we've got a cargo ship coming in, and we are going to be building a second caravan because our land routes are actually the most profitable trade routes we have. So we need to get time ticking along, and they've stopped building to Zanzibar, which must mean they're done. So do we want to remove any bits of road? Yeah, right here. I'd like them to move here. So we have a road all the way to Zanzibar, which they will like because they wanted a road. Is that what happened just there? I think that's what just happened there. I don't know what those catapults are doing, but everyone else is leaving, so I'm not overly worried about a catapult. Even if they declared war, I think we could handle a catapult. Yeah, so last time, I think it was last time, we improved our military by like 100%. We doubled up on our composite bowmen and our swordsmen because the Austrians kept showing up when we didn't really want them to. Yeah, they're happy. They've got their road. Everything's good. So we're just taking our time. We're at up to 1145 AD, turn 529. Well, we're going on to turn 530 in probably the year 1150 AD. And we still haven't managed to leave this particular landmass. I'm not actually sure if we can yet. Can we go into deep water tiles? I don't see anything about it there. Can we purchase any deep water vessels? I don't think so. I don't know if the Galleass can go into deep water. No. Unless you're from Polynesia, which we're not Polynesia. We are the Huns. We are the Hunnic Empire. So if I go to the tech tree, so yes, I got a sea routes and better stuff, but we need astronomy to cross ocean tiles to get the caravel. So we're still a little ways away from going out and meeting anybody new, which is probably a good thing because, well, we don't know. We haven't met him. We do know that there's Genghis Khan out and about because of. Yeah, remove the road from there. We do know Genghis Khan is out and about because we've had notifications pop up from him a few times telling us that he's captured another capital from somebody. So if we can't get to him and he can't get to us, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me hugely in any given respect. So they don't seem to know what they're doing. We've got some trade going on up here. Our religion is doing all right. We're getting 5 gold from religion. So we're getting 91 gold in income, and we're spending 69 in expenses, largely on tile maintenance because of all the roads. And because the other stuff, they tend to pay for themselves through their increased production or food supplies. The roads are the real expenses, particularly when they're everywhere. So here there's not really any tile that I can remove road from. So once this tile has had the road eliminated, that's kind of it. There's not really a whole lot of other spaces to get rid of road and decrease those costs. So we just have to let the workers go about their jobs, removing road and improving many spaces. So we're going to have some more iron in the Empire there. We're getting a farm here. We're getting a lot more iron over here. We're going to have all the iron in beyond necessary. There's so much iron here. So much iron. This is completely unnecessary. We have 14 iron. We're using 2. We have 16 total iron. We have 14 available. That is a lot of iron. And I've had games where I don't get any iron available to me at all, and then I end up struggling. And here I have so much iron that I'm not using it. But there will be technologies in the future that utilize iron. There's a particular combat ship, battleship of some description. I think they call it the Ironsides or something like that. That it requires iron. I'm pretty sure. New Sarai has grown. That didn't seem to hit the happiness, unless the happiness was actually at 4. But no, I think the happiness is going up a little bit, or going down a little bit slower now. Now that we've got all the Colosseums and the circus. Yes, we're doing the Circus Maximus. One little positive feature from Civ 5 that didn't carry into Civ 6 is the happiness of the Empire was pooled together into a single pot. So if you had one city that was very, 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 very happy, they would offset the unhappiness of another city, and you would have no problems. In Civ 6, I believe, each city gets their own happiness rating, and if a particular city is unhappy, they will just leave. Which I think is a better system, although this is more convenient for the player. I think it's better that the cities have the option to just be like, you know what, this isn't working for us, we're out. Peace. I think that makes for a more interesting game, although this is certainly easier to deal with. And we have a great merchant. Ho ho! I like the sounds of that. And we're going to continue trading with Zanzibar because I want the religious pressure on them. And that is good. And then we have this guy, which we send to a city-state that we're not at war with. And we conduct a trade mission, which I think they like as well. So I'm going to send him over to Zanzibar. And you get a lot of money out of this. You get a lot of money out of this, indeed. Which I am all for. So, okay. Do we have anything that makes people happier? I don't think so. And I think we're more or less going to have happiness under control for the most part. I would like to improve our scientific endeavors, because technology is how this game works. Everything depends on and revolves around your technology. So you really want to be focusing on that. Even if you have a smaller army than your neighbor, if yours is more technologically advanced, you're probably going to win in a fight. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll be able to conquer them, but if they come knocking, you can send them rocking. That's probably not a great turn of phrase, but I'm gonna use that. I'm regretting using that already, but don't know what else I can do about that. Just bring you out here. Maybe those guys will get out of the way and I can send my merchant up to Zanzibar. I just need to get into one of the first 2 territory spaces. Like there is fine. I'd like it if he moved aside so we could use the road and get there next turn, but if he doesn't, then I'll just work around it. No worries. And yeah, New Sarai is the only city that has adopted my religion. And we can just move up here and... Okay, well, we have to wait for them to get out of the way, but we can do that. This is a game of patience. To a large extent, in any case. So we will be patient. We've waited 5,000 years to get to this point. We can wait a little longer to get this guy across the border. And there we go. They are out of the way. We'll make a trade deal on a mountain of gold. Yeah, we could set up a customs house, which is... Well, we'd have to do that in our own space, and it would reduce production but increase gold. Or we can just trade for 30 influence over Zanzibar and 1,500 gold. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now we're allied with Zanzibar. I like that. We are allies, which means we are receiving 3 happiness from them, and they're giving us 2 iron, gold, and porcelain, which is fantastic for our happiness, because the porcelain and the gold both add 4 to state happiness, and they're sending us happiness just because, oh, that is fantastic, and now we have a ton of money, so we can just go in here and we can just buy a caravan. Are there any buildings that are really necessary for me to purchase for anybody? Harbor would be good. Do I want to do the harbor in Dila? Because that's the more lucrative naval trade route. And show me the money. Dila to Zanzibar is 8.8. St. Paul to Zanzibar is 6.9. Can Dila trade with anyone else? By land, they can trade with someone, but not by water. Well, they can trade with wreck by water, but that's not efficient. St. Polten can trade with Vienna. If I put a harbor in St. Polten, would I be able to trade with Cape Town? Or can I already trade with Cape Town? Hold on. That's not the right button. Trade route overview. St. Polten to Zanzibar. Cape Town. Or can I already trade with Cape Town? It is not great. Never mind. Okay. Well, it increases cash flow to a city. So it gets additional gold when connected to another civilization. Another civilization. Oh, that would mean trading with Vienna. I don't know that I want to do that right now. A market would just be good. To have a market in... Oh, they're working on the market. Okay, don't buy a market. What does that leave? Just a few... Increased production. That's not bad. Working on the market. You know, there's no real rush with Dila. These other guys there might be things that are more rushed. A lighthouse isn't a bad idea for New Sarai, except that they don't have access to that much. An aqueduct would be good. An aqueduct would be very good. Everyone else already has an aqueduct. You were unlucky number 5. You didn't get an aqueduct. You know what? You can have an aqueduct. You can have an aqueduct, and then I will... Hold on. What is there even for me to build here? A garden. Do I just want to buy a caravan? Or should I just take the time and build a caravan? Because it's not going to be hugely important. Is there anything here that would be really, really good for me to purchase? Like, I want to get some more markets down. Because that's just a good thing to have, especially when you have the opportunity to float some money about. Walls wouldn't be terrible. This is I'm having serious considerations about this. I could buy a galleass. buy a couple workboats for improving some fish stocks. Oh, I want them to have an aqueduct. They're going to have an aqueduct. They're going to have an aqueduct. That is going to speed up their growth rate. And then you guys, I will buy a workboat. And that workboat will improve the fish, which are already producing quite a lot of food. And I'll do the same here shortly, because I'm now short on money again. And I'll just build a caravan at normal day-to-day speed. And they're bringing warriors back. Okay, I'm not worried about the warriors. It was the other units that I was concerned about. But why? Why? This makes no sense. What are you doing? And you guys don't have any fish down here. These guys have fish, these guys have fish, you don't have fish. St. Polten loves the king. Oh, wonderful. Because I've acquired gold through Zanzibar, who will be my ally for a few turns yet. Maybe at best 18 turns. I think it might last 18 turns, but it will go away, and then they will just be friends, and they won't be giving us gold and stuff anymore. So we have to enjoy this happiness while we can, because we're going to lose a whack of it pretty shortly. Yeah, so things are looking mostly okay right now. The Empire's doing all right. We're not in a golden age, which would be nice, and we're not going to get there anytime soon. Happiness is already going down again. Oh boy. Number of cities, specialists, population, yeah. I mean, I've got guys out and about working on things. They take a while to do that, which is unfortunate. And here we go. We increase the food and the gold. Oh, that was very good. That was very worthwhile. And I think we can just purchase another workboat here. They will go there, and they will do the same here, improving our gold production and food production in Dila. Could New Sarai be the name of a Mongolian city? I don't know. Yeah, part of the Hunnic thing is all of these city names are stolen from other civilizations that are in this match. And I'm trying to figure out who they all are. I think Dila is Carthage, but I really don't know. More food, more gold. Yeah! 26 gold per turn improvements. Oh, that is glorious. Glorious. Let's check the resource list. Yeah, I can still only really export cotton. That's really the only thing I've got that I can get rid of. I've got a lot of iron. I could export some iron. The bonus resources aren't useful. But currently, I've only got the one trade partner, and she only wants cotton, and I can only send her one cotton. She doesn't want to give up anything else. Are any of these new? No, I think I've seen these before. Yeah. These are the new cities down here, but they've been around for a little while. Salzburg's up to 13. Wow, they're doing okay. Oh, this is not a small force. I mean, the warriors don't really concern me too much. The swordsmen do. The number of catapults do. We're about to finish a cargo ship that will be trading with Austria. No, Zanzibar. Right. I'm trading with Dila to Zanzibar, St. Polten to Zanzibar. Right. No, that's all good. Won't be long before we have a market in Dila. The East India Company is going to be an interesting one to put up. Although that's probably going to end up in Dila. I was thinking St. Polten, but at least at the moment, Dila is the one that's more profitable to work with. Alright, you trade with Zanzibar. The science would be great, but Zanzibar. Now, what do we want to build in St. Polten? There's no land routes for it. Could do the harbor. Wouldn't be a terrible thing to have the harbor. The temple also wouldn't be a terrible thing. the Empire's faith is rather slow, but I'd like to get the money up before I start spending money. An amphitheater would also be nice. I mean, St. Polten's not the most profitable city to be trading from anyways. So it's only got the one trade route. It could have more in the future. For now, amphitheater. For now, amphitheater. An amphitheater is perfectly reasonable. I feel like the Austrians really don't know what to do with their armies. They're like, we've conquered all of the barbarians. What do we do now? I would say I will go to Zanzibar and offer protection, but honestly, they've got probably as much military power as I do. Still, pledge to protect. Yes, let's just hope your pledge is ultimately unnecessary. Me too, but hopefully that'll get Austria to back off. Because I don't know entirely what they're up to, but I don't trust them. Not that they've given me any reason not to trust them. There have been no aggressive actions between either of us, and they still consider it friendly. They haven't even moved that close. Really? They're still way over there. And Leventa's in the way. And I haven't seen any settlers showing up to try and squeeze into the middle of my territory, which would not be welcome. So, really, things have been quite peaceful. It's been very chill. No one's ever had a reason to be really, truly upset. The roads are very strange. The roads are very strange, but... Oh, look at that, we're up to 32 gold per turn. Oh, that is glorious. Whew. I'm loving it. Getting some good money in. And we're going to get even more when we start trading with Leventa and their pile of gold. Yeah, things are looking okay. Things are looking quite okay. I don't like the Austrians coming back again. I thought they were done with that before, but apparently not. That's concerning. At least Dila has walls. I might want to build walls. Or buy the walls. Save up the money and buy the walls. Build the other buildings, buy walls. How much are walls? Walls will cost me 930. Okay. Use our wonderful increase in production. And we will in our increased trade routes. Okay. Who wanted what? The advisors. You want metal casting, you guys want civil service, which allows for open border treaties and increases food from farms. And gives us pikemen and the Landsknecht. Yeah, okay. Do that one. It doesn't bother me. And we are 10 turns from the court. Make it caravan. We've got the building. Circus Maximus. Can we see it? Is it a visible thing or is that only the World Wonders? I think that's just the World Wonders. So we've got Circus Maximus, so the happiness is 14. Oh, that's good. Liking that so much. Not sure what to make of these guys though. They're being very strange. And we're producing some okay culture. We could stand to increase culture a bit. That's what the amphitheater is for. We'll be doing other types of buildings and stuff around the empire. Here, there, and everywhere. The stable wouldn't be a bad idea out here. we've got some horses that will improve production with them. There's also some sheep. Alright, stables. Oh, I could do Machu Picchu. I have a mountain, I could do Machu Picchu. It would take a good long time to put up Machu Picchu. It would be so good though. Should we try and build a wonder? Let's try. Let's try, and we will give ourselves the best chance possible. We'll go citizen management, focus on production. That should cut us down to 56 turns. Still a long time, and I really don't know that if anyone else is working on it, but we will try. We will try, dagnabbit. That would be a really nice to have, because 25% more gold from city connections. 2 tiles of a mountain that is inside your territory, only one allowed in the world, and requires guilds. Don't remember much about guilds. Did I just unlock that? Yes, I just unlocked that. I'm probably not the only one working on that right now, and that'll probably be bad for me. But we will try our hand and see where it goes. So, that is quite a few turns away. If we ever pull up a great engineer, he's going to Dila to finish it off. At least if it shows up during the next few turns. I don't think we're going to, though. I don't think we have any points towards a great engineer. Of course, we did get a great merchant that I wasn't expecting to show up, so I haven't actually been paying attention to our great people generation. Yeah, they've all broken apart. I'm not worried about these two trying to take the city, because the city's pretty well defended. Sorry, the cat's trying to get at something again. I'll just shoo him out of here. There we go. Right, so yeah, that's a risk. Machu Picchu, that's a risk. But, well, it is and it isn't, because if somebody else finishes it before I get to finish it, then the production... the cat. The production values. Very sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Just take a second here. Everything will calm down. The production, any effort put into it is going to get turned into money if it fails to be built. At least that's what I remember of it. So, worst case scenario, we wasted some time in Dila. Best case scenario, we get Machu Picchu, which would be awesome. And I think, yeah, you can see them working on it up here. So, I don't know how many mountains are around. I don't think they have any mountains. So Austria's not working on it. They don't have any mountains close enough to work with. And, oh, Rec requires some attention. What would they like to build here? A lighthouse? That's not going to be a huge increase for them, although it would increase production in that one. Yeah, that's just the one space, though. I'd like to see their borders expand a bit before I go about doing that. Do I want to put on an amphitheater? Yeah, I think we can spend some money on that. We're getting 39 gold per turn. Oh, that is wonderful. Our culture is not overly fantastic. We're still a few turns up from getting that up. The caravan's almost finished, and then it can go and do some trade with Leventa for even more money. Delicious, delicious money. What's going on over here? That ship has been damaged. By what? Zanzibar probably has the biggest navy on this landmass. I say that, but I don't know what the other city-states have. Yeah, there's nothing urgent. Cities are growing slowly, but not too slowly. Wreck is growing quite quickly. Well, maybe not quite that. Not as fast as I might have made it out to seem, but they're doing okay. They've got a lot of support at the moment. A lot of improvements being made down here. Hopefully with that finished, there won't be much else for them to do here, and they'll wander around to other parts of the nation. Which would be okay with me, because, yeah, St. Polten, it could use some love. It could use some love. It doesn't have a whole lot going for it. It's got a couple of farms, and that. I don't think it even gets the iron mine. No. They don't even get the farm. The farm goes to the capital. Tillis Court claims everything. Oi. Losing grasp on Zanzibar. Yeah. That was going to happen eventually. We could buy a few more turns. We could buy a few more turns from them. But I don't think it's necessary. We will lose a lot of happiness from them being only a friend. We'll lose at least 8, probably 9 or 10 happiness, but we can eat that. It won't be fantastic, but we can absorb that sort of a loss. In the state happiness. We're about to get a caravan in. We're working on some cultural construction. And I think the next policy we want here is, yes, the military caste, which a garrison increases happiness and culture. That would be nice. So we got a new caravan. And the old caravan finished its route at the same time, so you'll continue going to Zanzibar. And you will go to La Venta. And now we're making 51 gold per turn. Oh, that is delicious. And then there's the various wonders. Oh, that requires barracks. That requires a library in New Sarai. Well, we're working on it, so we'll be able to do that pretty soon, actually. We need some temples to do that. We need a market in New Sarai. And we'll do a garden here. Because there's nothing else to work on in Attila's court. I don't need any more units of a particular type, I don't think. I mean, the number of workers, 4 workers, I could probably do with more, but they do start to get expensive after a while. I mean, my unit maintenance right now is 8, so it's 2 gold a turn per worker. We're no longer allied with Zanzibar. We didn't lose as much as I thought we would. Are we still getting... We're still getting 3 happiness. Okay, so we only lost the 8 happiness. I thought we'd lose some, like there'd be just less happiness to go around because they've decided... Rek has become a religious city. That's good. Oh, and that... Yeah, we're getting 6 gold from religion, yes. More religion is good. Yeah, we're no longer their ally, so... We no longer get their strategic and luxury resources. Which is fine, because... I mean... We probably have enough iron at this point. We probably don't need any iron from them. And they've only got 2 iron. Yeah, they've only got 2 iron. I'm not wanting for 2 iron at this point. We're doing quite well in that regard. We're a little ways up from getting another great person. Dila. Cargo ship. We must send that to Zanzibar for money. And we're making some progress on Machu Picchu, which is good. I could probably send some workers over here to remove the forests. That would create some production levels for Dila, but at the moment I'm not going to be hugely concerned with it. I think these guys might go up here and do the sheep next, which would be great. You're over here, you are making a mine, just a generic mine. That's all good. I think we've got everything pretty much under control. We're coasting. We're cruising. We are enjoying the moment. We've got a lot of economic success. We're even getting some science from Austria inadvertently because they've been trading with us. The Notre Dame has been built in a faraway land. Notre Dame. And yeah, the Empire seems to be happy. Pretty happy. 3 of that happiness, surplus happiness, is due to being friends with Zanzibar, and that will eventually go away. It will take a little while to happen because their influence is only dropping slowly. But we're doing pretty much all right. We haven't built a new city in a while, and I don't think we will be building a new city for some time yet. And when we do, this seems like a good place to just round out the empire. And because I'm concerned Austria might try and put a city here. That would not be acceptable to my eyes. The empire would not appreciate that. But they seem to be happy with where they are. We seem to be happy with where we are. There's no reason to rock the boat. We continue building some amphitheaters, the last of the libraries, and then we'll build a market here. We'll build... Oh, that'll be perfect. We'll build the last library here, and then we can build the National College in Attila's Court to improve science. And we've got money rolling in. We'll be able to put walls around Rek and New Sarai in no time at this rate. And we'll even be able to buy other buildings. So that will be fantastic. And yeah, so Rek being furthest from, or closest to potential enemies, will receive walls first. And then New Sarai will receive walls. And ba-da! Oh, the things that money can do for you. And yeah, here they come again. They're going to go all the way out to Dila. They're going to go all the way back out. I say that, but maybe this time they'll actually like declare a war and try and take something, in which case I'll have to fight them off. And be disappointed in Austria, because we've made a public declaration of friendship. I am catching up, though, in the score. The old score war. So maybe they're getting nervous. But I haven't made any aggressive moves towards them. So I feel like they don't have too much of a leg to stand on in that regard. Here come the pikemen. Us, the Huns without horsemen, are going to have no difficulties with the pikemen, I don't expect. So, still friendly with Zanzibar. Zanzibar still, therefore, sending us some happiness. Just, they had some happiness to spare. And yeah, we're in cruise control. Everything is, the workers are automated and they're doing their things. I don't know what happened to the guys who are building the farm. I would have liked to see the sheep incorporated here, because that would be extra production for Tila. Potentially quite a lot. I might just have to tell somebody. You don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. We've researched a thing. We have boats that need to go to places. Cape Town is still the best place for you to go. You. Stop what you're doing. I would like you to go over here. And we finished with civil service. So that gives us increased food from farms that have access to fresh water, which will be this one and this one and this one and this one. That might be it, because That's on the coast. That's saltwater, not freshwater. Freshwater means like a lake or a river. So all the farms that'll be built along this river, like this one, which I assume they're building. I think that's a farm. I don't know. You just there. Do whatever. Everybody wants metal casting, except for the science guys. They want education. But everyone else wants metal casting, and I'm okay with doing metal casting. Yeah. So they are constructing a farm. They continue doing that. So this farm is getting extra food. This farm will get extra food. This farm is getting extra food. This farm will get extra food. This farm will get extra food. There are only the 2 rivers, and there haven't been any farms built on this one. So that's of limited use. But it's good for Rec at least, and New Sarai is profiting from that as well. And she's created the Alhambra, or the Alhambra. I don't know what that is, but she's finished it. Well done, Austria. You finished another one. That's a settler. That's a settler. Okay. That's a settler. They've been scoping this out. Ooh. Okay, nope. Nope. Nope, we're not having that. We're not having that. Maria.
Grüß Gott.
Don't do that. Yeah. Nope, this is... If anything is going to lead to a war between our people, it was that. But I am not having that city here, because that would also lead to a war between our people. Get out of here. You agreed to take a hike. Maria, if you build that city, I will take it. I don't care how many soldiers you send. It won't be enough. I might have to build a city here just so that they can't. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, so we can build the National College, we can build the National Epic, we can build the Writers Guild, we can build the Artist Guild. It's a lot of stuff. I don't think the guilds actually require any specific building in order to make, but you can only have 1 in your empire. But no, I want the market. To market, to market. Maria. Go away. You go out here. We'll keep an eye on them. National College. That's what I want there. Maybe bring these guys up as well. I don't want them out here. They won't be able to found a city with my dude nearby, I think. I think that's how that works. I think if I just leave my guy hanging out, they can't build the city. I don't want a city down here either. I have concerns. The Vento desires dies. But that's nice. Yeah, still friendly. She's not happy about that whole don't settle cities near me bit. But I don't want her settling cities near me. It's that simple. Let's get you down here, and you can be over here. You're just going to keep an eye on this settler. And if they try to do anything funny, they won't be welcome around here anymore. The open border treaties will go away. The Declaration of Friendship will go away. and I will be doing military campaigns into their territory. And burning their cities, because they're expensive to maintain. Keep an eye on things. We're about to make another amphitheater, which will be... There's a heresy afoot. We've received a Hindu follower in St. Pulpin. That's a faith purchase. Why have I not gotten a great profit? Hanoi no longer requires investors. The city becomes religious. And I've got a great profit. I ask and I shall receive. Where did the settler go? Settler's over there. Okay, so you can chill. We have a great profit. We can spread religion. We can enhance the religion, which is what I want to do. And we can use you to keep an eye on things. So let's enhance the religion with a second follower belief. We get extra culture. We get extra food. We get faith from amphitheaters. We get culture and tourism from the Hermitage, which I'm not sure if we're going to be able to build that, if that's a national wonder or a world wonder. Increased city growth rate when not at war. Temples provide culture. Do I have temples in every city? I don't think so. Shrines and temples provide food. I do have shrines in every city, so that would be +1 food for every city. And potentially +2 food. +2 food. At least for my cities. Worldwide. Yeah. Why is it saying founded in 1362? No, that's when I improved it. It's not when it was founded. I was going to say, unless it meant BC and 80, and no, I've got that right. Oh, and apparently we're doing turns. We're doing 2 years per turn now, or maybe it's 1 year per turn, one or the other. It's not 5 years anymore. I don't know when that happened, but yeah, amphitheaters provide faith. Increase in faith would increase faith. Yes, increasing faith would increase faith. That makes sense. I already get extra culture from shrines. I could get more culture from temples. Or I could get some food, or I could get some faith. And my second follower belief, my enhancer belief, religion spreads to cities 30% further away, profits 25% stronger, and earned with 25% less faith. Religion spreads 25% faster, 50% printing press, and religion spreads to friendly city-states at double rate. I think we're going to go for more faith and increased spread rate. Oh, did I not do the enhanced Protestantism? There we go. So that's dealt with. And Dila is religious now. And Hanoi has completed its thingamajigger. So we're getting 7 gold from cities. You are expensive to keep out of your post. Woi. And you get you back in there. They've disappeared off into the... Is there a way north? Hold on. I never did check that out properly. Bring me my scout! Everyone, return to your homes and bring the scout down. Because I have concerns. Okay, you go home. You go home. I could do with a military vessel, couldn't I? You want to trireme? Or a trireme, or trireme, or whatever they're called. Build a harbor. You get over here. never did explore this thoroughly enough. Maybe there is a way to get out. Maybe I can go and meet some people. And unlike players enter the medieval era. Am I in the medieval era? Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm in the medieval era. I'm ahead of somebody. Hey! Okay, you can chill. Reformation belief added to Confucianism by somebody. Is Fry's doing well? Rex doing well? St. Polton and Dila? Well, I guess they're all doing better than St. Polton because that's the oldest city and they're all the same size. And you can just chill. And yes, I do believe we're taking things 2 turns at a time. Two turns at a time. 2 years per turn. 2 years per turn. So, as we enter the late medieval and Renaissance era of history, historically speaking, we are slowing down the clock a little bit more in terms of time spent. So Zanzibar wants money, and it will be more worth my while to do this. So I'm at 46, so I need 14 to get back up to allied position. Yeah. So we're allies, 81 out of 60. That means more happiness, which means faster growth towards the next golden age. And then I can see what's going on up here. Andila's about to grow. Rex about to grow. St. Polton and Attila's court are the same amount of time from growing. And New Sarai will be the 5th city to grow. And there we go. It's not bad. We're 15 turns up from finishing that. That seems like a long time. All the warriors are leaving, so I don't know what's going on. Is there a way to explore more of the world? Have I been lax in my duties as... I wouldn't say emperor. You can't rule for almost 5,500 years as an emperor. Hanoi desires trade route. Can I? Can I trade that far? Not by land, not with you. Hold on. Trade route overview. Hanoi. Oh, I can. I can trade with Hanoi from Rec. I would like to have a 5th trade route before I try doing something like that, but thank you. It's good to know that that's an option. Oh. And they've captured the settler. That would be why all of the military units are moving this way, yes. Okay. Yeah. We can do something about that. We can do something about that for sure. You go back to St. Polton. We can save the settler. We can keep the settler. And with the destruction of that encampment, maybe they'll stop showing up. We keep the settler. Do we want to keep the settler, or do we want to give it back and let them build the city out here? I don't think this will be a very profitable space for them, but who knows? It might make up for me telling them to take a hike about settling cities near me. But we gotta get the guys up here first. It'd be nice if Zanzibar said, hey, could you take care of that barbarian encampment for me? That'd be great. That'd be nice. Oh, and we're getting close. Only 10 turns to a next social policy. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we're about to finish another amphitheater. And we are making good progress towards Machu Picchu. I really hope nobody else has mountains. Keep trading with Laventa. Yeah, 17 turns plus another like 7 or 8 or 9. So a few turns yet as allies, which doesn't impact my gold per turn, but it does impact overall happiness, and ooh, that's not going to be a fun one to have to deal with again. Mill casting is almost finished, and I've constructed an amphitheater. Do any of these wonders provide happiness? No. A lighthouse wouldn't be a terrible thing to put down at this point. Certainly be fairly cheap. It wouldn't be a huge cost on maintenance. I don't need a caravansary. I mean, I'll build it eventually when there's nothing else for me to spend time building, but... Declaration of Friendship has expired. I don't know that she'll be up for renewing that, but we'll see. Maybe after I save her settler. Who knows? She's still feeling friendly? She's still feeling friendly. We've completed metal casting. So we want new research, and that one would be good. That one would be very good. Yeah, I want to do research agreements. Let's see if she will renew our joint friendship. Yes, good. She's not that angry with me. And it doesn't look like you can get further up from pearls though. Ooh, I might want to build a city here just for them pearls. Oh, that'll be expensive to keep that city alive though. Fish. If I could work the fish and the pearls, that might be enough production and food to keep the city afloat. I can see why they wanted to be out here though. Yeah, that's tantalizing. Incredibly tantalizing. It'd need an awful lot of work to build it up though. I'd have to divert pretty much all my trade towards improving the city. Oh, but I don't want her to have pearls either. I mean, I've got all this coast. No pearls. It'd be nice if St. Paul would grow out and grab the deer over here and whatnot, but there's whales way over there. But pearls, those would be nice to have. Those would be very nice to have. What are we waiting for? Well, the turns are starting to take a little bit longer for everything to process at this point in the game, as we approach quite a lot of time. Let's capture this. Now, do we return the unit, or do we take it for our own? I think we're working towards a friendly agreement. We return the unit, and she is thankful, and we get some gold, and we deal with what may come, but that'll happen next time in part 7. Yes, this is part 6. Part 7 will be next, and we will continue to see the Empire flourish. We should finish Machu Picchu. At this point, I'm feeling very confident that we'll be the ones to finish Machu Picchu first, but that'll be all to come. Until next time, have a good one.